Yo! How's it going? Let's do a 10-minuter. Kind of my favourite. Okay, opponents rated 1776. We've got the black pieces. We've got e4, e5 and the bishop's opening. So we're going to play the Calabrese counter gambit. You always play 3. Is it 3? Knight f6. Yeah. Okay. This is lazy. So, I mean, obviously, d5 now, he's got 2 moves. If I play a5, I've got the chance of trapping the bishop. The question is my opponent going to spot this and give himself an escape? And I think he is. So I'm just going to play d5. He's got 2, well, this walks straight into c6, so he goes back there anyway, but now I can just win this pawn back. And, excuse me, we are very well covered for against queen h5 check. We're not worried about that because we've got a knight here. We've also got bishop g6, which is also lovely. And now, game on. First thoughts, bishop c5, targeting the f pawn. This may come at some point. Let's bring out the bishop because helps us to castle. And this bishop is now unhappy, and for that reason I am happy. We've got knight d7, maybe queen e8, come round here. Okay, well this is now undefended, so knight d7 makes a bunch of sense. And we've got a pretty ideal setup here. Queen b6 is a thought, targeting the b pawn and also putting double trouble down on the f pawn, which is pretty good, seeing as he's now developed his queen's bishop. People just play kind of natural moves against the Calabrese and very often get into a pickle. Because now look, you know, I've recovered my gambited pawn, and we've got a super centre from hell. Opponent disconnected a bit. He's come back now. So he's rated 1799. I'm over 1800 now in Blitz on Lichess. So I need to kind of get back to 1800 in Rapid. Okay, so I've got 3 ways to recapture. The knight would love the opportunity to make progress up the board. The rook would also very much appreciate getting lifted, and then we've got the option of rook a to f8, right, leaving this bishop looking stupid. My queen would kind of like to go to b6. I'm leaning away from the idea of recapturing with a queen. If I was to recapture with a rook, does this knight have a future? You can go via f8, or the simple option is to recapture with... No, recapturing with the knight actually hangs this, so there you go. Decision made. Pretty simple. Okay, the plan is now queen b6 with double trouble. Okay. And maybe rook a to f8. Gunning down on... And you can see all roads here leading to the f-pawn. Simple stuff. Okay, opponent has left the game again. Up and down like a bride's nightie, he is. See, after queen to b6, then moving the a rook over to f8 makes it. Oh, he's back again. Back again. He's up and down like a horse draws. He is. Okay, he's now moved his bishop to a marginally less bad square. Okay, I'm going to play queen b6 anyway, targeting this. He's probably just going to castle McCastle face. Okay, let's do these moves because I know they're not wrong. I'm pretty sure they're not wrong. Notice the f2 pawn is pinned, and it's attacked twice. So he's got 2 defenders. So the king needs to stay in contact with that pawn. So, you know, ideas, if this knight wasn't here, I definitely have ideas of sacking a rook to peel open his pawns. But that's not going to happen in a hurry. Question, is my queen doing anything on this diagonal? Well, she's not making that pawn any more pinned than it already was. She's actually kind of blocking the bishop's escape. If he does this, maybe something funky like this, and then that. This actually also over-defends the pawn on e5. I could drop it there, still over-defending the pawn. Then I could stick my queen here, stick that up his nose, attack the knight, and then threaten queen to here mate if the knight moves. So, run away with the queen. Oh no, my queen. I'm being kicked around by this pawn. Help me. There, if he... And he's kind of walking straight into my idea. He thinks he's in charge. But, right, now we're attacking the knight. And you canny move because it's mate. And if you take, you lose a piece. And then I'm going to sack a rook. This looks quite nice as well, potentially. And checkmate ends the game. Let's do another one. There's not much point analysing anything there, I don't think. Okay, we've got the white pieces now. We've got an e4, e5. Of course, we're going to try Goring Gambit, because it's the best opening. And this is a Philidor, so we're going to go for the Bird's Gambit, which is a variation. And this... I'm going to... There's a thing. If they push like... Okay. Okay, well that's no longer an option. Because I was kind of going for this bishop there, and if the d file is open then you've got knight e5 check. But no. That was a bit half-baked, that idea. Okay, so we're gonna go balls out here. Opponent's lower rated at 1705. M. Alberto Orbi. We're just going to go for what we know. Now here, if he takes, I've got immediate check, so yeah, I will probably have to recapture with the g-pawn. But with threatening this check, forcing the king off, and actually wins the knight as well, outright. Now, that would be mate if it wasn't for this bishop. So what if I harass the bishop? Okay, so a couple of ideas. One is that's a free knight, because it's defended by the queen. If rook takes, queen takes rook, and we've won a rook. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute, and then queen f7 is mate. So it's actually a checkmate threat. He can get out of it by putting his bishop on h5. He can't put his bishop here. That doesn't work, because queen just takes and it's mate. Hang on. Okay, so queen f7 check. He goes here. I win the bishop with check. Queen has to block. We just trade off. Right? What's wrong with this picture? Or have I got bishop g5 check? These are all the squares where he can't go. But he can go here. So hang on. Queen there check. King goes here. Then bishop g5 check. And then I'm in some danger in this corner as well, aren't I? There wins a piece. Queen blocks, we trade. I take this pawn. It's a piece. I'm going to keep it simple. Next move is forced. There's only one move. He goes here. I take the bishop. The next move is forced. Queen blocks. But now, how about this? Hang on. Bishop g5 check. Queen can't block. Queen's pinned. Queen can't move. She's frozen. Bishop g5 check. He has to come back here, right? Because otherwise the queen just falls. So bishop g5 check. King d7. I take the queen, he takes back. Hang on, bishop g5 check, king here, queen takes here. That's got to be good. Next move again is pretty much forced. I mean, that's playable, but loses the entire queen, okay? So now, can I just take this? I mean, obviously I can. And I'm up 6 materials. I'm about to win a rook. I've got this. Hang on. So that and no, he can't go there. Okay, so bishop d5, he has to come out into the board. I've got an idea of this. If he comes here, I've got queen. Oh, it's too tempting. Forget the rook. Pardon my French. Forget the rook. Right, you can't retreat. You can't go there. Okay, so it's out in the board for you, Sonny Jim. Okay, and that walks into a knight check, which can't be wrong. He's got this. He's gonna run away into the corner, isn't he? That's mate. Oh, come on. Come on. No, it's not. Queen takes. Ah! Got this, though. Check. No, no. Yes. B4, there. Here. There. Dun, 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 dun. Right, I mean that's tempting, but loses material. There's another hanging rook. Everything is just dangling. I'm not even going to use the word that was in my mind then. Everything is dangling. Okay, this. Come on, calm down. 5 minutes. And relax. There's no checks. No good ones. The knight can't check. The queen can't check. I can't go there. I can't go there. So I've got like this, but no. No. I'm just going to go here. Queen can't take on e4. Okay. The king can't go on any of these squares right now. I might just take the rook and remove. Nice thing is it removes b7. So I think taking the rook looks like a jolly good idea. Oh yeah, let's have ourselves a bit of rook. Knight here looks lush. Bishop back there also looks lush. Knight there is a check, and he can't go there because he get. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm just my blitz fingers just coming out. Okay, so he's in check. No, no. Now I do impression of horse. It's also tense. Here, here. God, is there like a million ways to win, and I hate it. A3 threatens taking there with check, double check. Aye! Here, wins bishop. Here, queen takes. Well, let's save the bishop now anyway. Hits the queen. Queen's going to take there. Okay. Now I think a3. a3 threatens to take there with double checkity doodah. This is one of those horrible games. Anyway, I've got 3 minutes 43 seconds. I'm up all the material in the world. I've got 2 rooks and 3 minors. He's got 1 rook and 1 minor. And it sucked to be you. It suck to be you. Well, no brainer. Double check. You can't take there because knight defends. So I think there's only one legal move. Checkmate? Ha! There wasn't even a legal move. I checkmated you and I didn't even know it. Oh, well, do we want to even? Do we want to? Look at this, look at the time I've spent on my moves. Compared to him. It don't matter, because you just win. Go on, let's have a look. It's probably going to say I sucked. It's probably going to say sucky sucky $5. Yeah? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck that. 99. He played 82 and he got his arse flambéed and served to him on a wooden board with a side order of fries and coleslaw. Shit on me. Fuck me sideways. Sorry guys. 99! 99! Happy dance! Bang! The bird gambit strikes again. Now, buy the Goering Gambit course. It's like $29 or something, where we go over the bird gambit. But, jeez, really? 1 inaccuracy. 1? How dare you? Oh, I had a forced checkmate sequence here, apparently. Starting with queen takes, which wasn't check. So it's hard to find. So, yeah. And then it's saying whatever happens. Whatever happens. Queen takes e4. And any next move just gives up the queen. So that's most likely. And then go to queen c4. Is that it? No! Bishop to d2. Lovely mating net. Oh well, I think I can forgive myself that. Well, I don't know about you, but I need to go and lie down in a darkened room. But that was lovely. First game was great, but that was just an absolute drubbing. Well, you know, when it goes well, it goes well. Quit while you're ahead. Where are we, by the way? Where am I up to? 1786 plus 8, that means 1794. Potentially 1 game off getting back to 1800 Lichess. So, for that we'll have to wait till next time. See you later.